some of the most important brief information about syrup, what actually syrups are and what are their properties and their uses. Okay, so starting about the definition of simple syrup. In simple syrup, we have the saturated solution of sucrose in purified water, right? And then the concentration of the sugar in the syrups is 66.6% weight by weight. Okay, mathematically, if we talk about that, the simple syrup may be mathematically defined as the 667 grams of the sugar and rest is purified water. I mean the 334 grams of the purified water in a simple syrup, right? I'm talking about the simple syrup section. Okay, so they are basically sweet viscous preparations, and they are divided into two parts: the medicated syrups and the aromatic syrups. The medicated syrup having the properties of the drugs dissolved in them, having their particular action on the body, and the aromatic syrups are basically flavored substances and administered as the vehicle for administrating the bitter or saline drugs through oral cavity, right? So, talking more about the properties of syrups, the syrup actually retards oxidation because they are hydrolyzed partly into the reducing sugar, namely as the levulose or dextrose. And dextrose is mainly found in almost many types of syrup, and it prevents the decomposition of many waste substances. Because syrups have high osmotic pressure, and due to the presence of high osmotic pressure, they actually prevent the decomposition of vegetable matter and prevent the formation of bacteria, fungi, molds, etc. Okay, and syrups are basically palatable. Yes, so palatable due to the sweetness of sugar. It is a valuable vehicle for administration of the bitter or saline drugs, as I said you earlier. Right. Then we have the syrup are divided into two groups in the simple syrup and the syrups made from the extraction syrup. Alright, we have the simple syrup. In the simple syrup we have the orange syrup, and then the ginger syrup. So okay, so if you talk about the formation of simple syrup, we have the strong, for example, the formation of orange syrup. We have the strong orange tincture in which we have a concentration part of orange juice and forming the tincture. Now the question arises, what's actually the tincture are? Tincture are basically the alcoholic solution of the particular vegetable organic matter dissolved in them, and the rest, these if we talk about that, we are talking about the orange syrup. We have the orange tincture about 50 grams, and the rest is the syrup and sufficient to produce 1000 ml of that particular syrup, right? Then we have some example of the syrup made by the extraction. Okay, they are basically performed by the boiling that particular drug and pouring that concentrated after that boiling into a particular container to administer that particular syrup, right? So few example of the extraction process of syrup may be the tolu balsam syrup, which actually is an antitussive drug, and some more of antitussive example may be the honey or tulsi, right? Tulsi is basically the common example, or honey is also a common example, right? If we next talk about the classification of the syrups. In the classification of the syrups, we have like antibiotic syrups, antihistamine syrup, anti-tussive syrup, and vitamin syrup basically. And vitamin syrup, we have the zinc ovate and all kind of that. And antitussive we have antitussive we have honeytus syrup of conflictus, right? Few class maybe of syrup, maybe the antacid examples may be the digen syrup, which actually reduce the pH level of the stomach and reduces the action of the increased HCl in the stomach. Alright, then we have some sedative syrup, and rest is for the bitter or saline drugs. Okay, so that was all about the syrup. Hope you like it, and if you like it, please give a thumbs up to this video. And that is all I want, and please keep sharing this video, because it's really motivating for me that if someone really like this video and really like this knowledge. And that is all. Thank you very much for this video. Hope we will meet very soon. Goodbye guys, and have a good day. Thank you.